something I'd like to ask you, because I think about this anytime somebody asks me questions. Has any of this actually been interesting? Like, because sometimes I hear my own voice and I'm like, God, who cares about this? You know, am I just droning on and on?
Not at all.
No?
This whole world of talking to winemakers has been nothing but a fascination. And I think I said this to you once before. Every time I finish an interview, I go, I'll never do one that good again.
Yeah.
And then you go on to the next one.
Good. Keeps you going. I mean, you've been doing this for years. How long have you been doing this?
We're the longest running wine podcast online, 15 years as of last August.
Okay, well, thank you on behalf of
Thank you.
all of us on this side. Well, I think you just brought up a question that I haven't ever been asked, but I think is, well, at least to me personally, important. What makes it worth it to you? Being in this business. It's not an easy business, as you know. It's not a business that has made me a particularly wealthy person. You know, I do fine. I don't drive fancy cars, and I've, you know, I do watch. You know, we got to watch the finances. We got to get kids through school. You know, it provides a living, but it's not extravagant by any means. And there's this perception, I think, that it's the other way, right? But when you said somebody opens a bottle and goes, oof, you know, like, this is nice, that's like a payday to me. Yeah. That really is. And I'm not particularly money motivated. It's, of course, got to have it, and it's nice to have, and got to be able to provide for the family and whatnot. But this might sound corny, but it's sincere. Like, as important to at least my emotional health, as important as getting an actual paycheck, is when somebody really enjoys an experience I provided. And that could be the wine, it could be their evening at the Fink here. We seen people smile when they have a drink. My wife and I got married. It's been 20 years now, but that's not the point. We got married in a place here in the Valley because some people we didn't previously know were out for dinner, enjoyed a bottle of Judd's Hill that they ordered because they'd never heard of our wine, but it was at a nice restaurant here in the Valley, so they figured, oh, they must know something. They asked them, and it was recommended to them. They liked it so much, they ordered another bottle. They enjoyed that one so much, they kind of looked at the back and saw there was a phone number on the back, because my mom never let us be on any maps back in the old days because it was their house, too. Our current location, you know, please come by, but the original Judd's Hill up in the hills, it was my parents' house, so, you know, privacy also. So we weren't on any maps. You had to call up, and if my mom liked the sound of your voice, she'd give you directions to come visit, right? These folks did. They became personal friends just by calling up, coming over, sitting down at my parents' house with my parents. I wasn't there on that occasion. Had a lovely time, and you make friends. And because of that friendship, and because they enjoyed our wine so much, they offered to host our wedding.
Oh, nice.
And can you imagine? Talk about getting a payday just because someone liked your wine and had this beautiful estate in Oakville, and like, it's yours for the day. You know, do what you will. Let's have a party. Let's have a wedding. It gets me a little like, I can't believe, like, you put something out in the world like that and people get so much enjoyment and happiness out of it that it can lead to something so grand. That's a big example, but to me, as important are all the little things too. When people either send me a note or in person tell me about what a wonderful time they've had, or I have enjoyed this so much, or they come back with friends. That's a payday for me. That makes it worth it. If I can make someone happy that they want to go out and tell someone else about it and bring them in to the experience that I can provide, I can't think of anything better.